Hey tribe. So I have been using these fermented foods. I don't know if you've watched my last video, but I went to a gastroenterologist because I was having some issues with constipation. And I am mostly raw, some cooked food, but every time I would eat cooked food or any kind of like dehydrated dry food, I was constipated and I did not understand what the deal was. I drink plenty of water. I eat lots and lots of fiber. In fact, that's pretty much all I eat. And yet, when I went to the gastroenterologist and talked with her, she's like, well, there's no alarming signs. So, there's no reason to do any kind of scope or see anything that's wrong. She's like, you just might have to be one of those that has to eat a super, super strict diet. And I thought that was just a bunch of crap because there are times when I tweak my diet just a little bit and like as I was starting to eat healthier and those problems would go away. So it would be gone for like 3 weeks and then just come back. So there's had to be a reason, and I wanted her to check to see if there was a reason. I mean, obviously I'm doing everything right, and she actually told me to eat fiber, which was just ridiculous. Honestly, she's like, well, maybe you need more fiber. I'm like, I'm at 400% of the recommended daily amount. So like, whatever. So I went to go see a naturopath and she recommended that I eat fermented foods again. Now, when I first started my journey, I did eat fermented foods to help my gut get the right bacteria that it needed and all that good stuff. And I kind of got away from that just because I figured I was eating lots of raw food and everything was awesome. And it is if I eat totally raw. But I can't eat any cooked food, otherwise it starts to cause me a problem. Plus, whenever I ate cooked food, I was having tons of gas. Just tons of gas. Every night I would have tons of gas. And I go to an elderly lady's house to help her get into bed and to clean her and what have you. So to have gas, like it sucks because you hurt, you can't move, plus, well, it wasn't very pleasant. And so when I got home from that naturopath and I started implementing sauerkraut back into my regimen, I noticed that for the first couple days, I had wicked gas. Like it killed me. And I was eating probably a couple tablespoons twice a day, like in the morning and the night before I went to bed. It was just running rampant through my system. I no longer had constipation. In fact, I started eating popcorn to kind of stop the madness. And then it just went back to normal. I hardly have any kind of gas whatsoever. My body's craving it like crazy. I only eat it once a day now, and it has fixed everything. So I am just kind of on cloud nine. I feel awesome today. It's been about a week-ish, and I am just doing great now. So yeah. It's just amazing what one little tiny food can do for you. So I do have like my own being made, and I do have a video on here on my channel on how to make sauerkraut. I make a dill kraut, so it tastes like pickles, because I do not like, sorry, my phone is being all weird, like Bixby's actually trying to listen to me. So I actually do one that tastes like pickles, and I really like that. So I just wanted something that tastes like pickles. So before I got used to actual sauerkraut. But if you have tried it from the store and you hate it, like it tastes nothing like the store is dead. They have killed it through the heat process, and it tastes nasty, and it's super sour, and it's just disgusting. So try to make it from scratch. It is super easy. You just need some cabbage, a little bit of salt, and if you want to do the dill, then you need dill. I use the dill seeds, and I use probably like a tablespoon or two to a head of cabbage, a normal medium-sized head. It's not the best video because I don't have an awesome camera with a tripod, and I don't have a, the kitchen islands, so like I can't put a tripod behind the island and cook on the island, and it's just, I have a wall, so it's really hard. But check out that video. I show you how to do it in a canning jar if you don't have one of those fermented lids. Now, I bought one, and you can buy them online for like 10 bucks. So buy one of those. It's super simple, and they're for wide mouth canning jars. I actually use just a quart jar, but I have used one of those half-gallon jars before and made kraut that way. Just kind of depends on how fast you're going to eat it. I usually let mine sit on the counter for at least a week, and then I'll put it in the fridge for another week before I even touch it. And if I have juice from a different sauerkraut that's made before, I'll pour a little bit in there just to get the fermenting process going. But it's just amazing how much something like that can change your whole digestive system. So if you're having trouble with your guts healing or anything like that, or you think it's not healing, the naturopath told me that it could take up to 2 years for it to heal totally. And so, you know, I'm like a year and a half in, and so I was just having a little bit of an issue, and now that's taken care of. So, you know, I was lucky that there was one in my town because she's kind of new, so I asked her for a job, actually. If you hadn't heard, I'm going back to school, so I asked her for a job, and I told her I was going back to school for nutrition. And so hopefully that will pan out in a few months when she moves to a bigger facility. But I just wanted to kind of give you an update on what's going on with me, and I hope things are going well with you. So thanks for watching. If you like this video or you think it might help somebody, share it, click the little bell down below, the notifications, so that when I post videos, you'll get them, and like the video. If you don't know, I have a plant-based group on Facebook. It's called Plant Power Healing and Health. Go ahead and find me there. We're getting ready to jumpstart, or we're probably already jump-started by the time this video gets uploaded. We're already going to be jump-starting into Veganuary for them, so there's going to be recipes posted every single day of January. So, yeah, thanks again for watching, and have a blessed day.